There's so much different stuff we want to talk about, now that it's football off season, but so much football shit happened today.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The last like 3 days.
Why don't we start with what I believe is the biggest thing?
Okay.
The Seahawks trade to Denver.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Seahawks fans. I've noticed that Seahawks fans are in shambles, and I get it. But let's read through this because I kind of have a problem with it. With them being in shambles. Let's put it that way.
Can we even believe it, first of all, that it's Adam Schefter?
Schefter? Can I get a source on that, please? Can I get a source on this? Next thing you know, Russell Wilson's like, no, I'm not going to Denver.
I never accepted that.
I'm in Seattle. So, number one, we knew that Denver was looking for a quarterback. A lot of people were saying Aaron Rodgers. A lot of people were saying Russell Wilson.
Did you say Russell Wilson? Did you say
I said both, but it was obvious to me at least it was going to be one of the two. After weeks of negotiations and one of the biggest trades in NFL history, the Denver Broncos have agreed to send a significant package, I've got one of those, of players and draft picks to the Seattle Seahawks in exchange for Super Bowl winning quarterback Russell Wilson. The Broncos have agreed to trade. Okay, this is a fucking huge trade. This is huge.
A lot going on here.
Drew Lock. Okay, poverty. Noah Fant. I like Noah Fant a lot. Shelby Harris. I like Shelby Harris a lot. 2 first-round picks. Okay, so you basically just nullified the horrible Jamal Adams trade. 2 second-round picks and a 2022 fifth-round selection to the Seahawks for Wilson and a 2022 fourth-round pick. I always think it's so funny in these trades. Like, how does that 2022 fourth round get negotiated in there?
I know, like at the end.
Did they just slap that shit on the end?
Like, hopefully they won't see it.
Like the car salesman who's like, oh, don't worry, bud, and I'll waive the $5, credit card fee. It's like, thanks,
I'll make sure all your
bud.
tires are filled up to the right PSI.
I want the fucking car.
Yeah.
Right? Like the Seahawks are like, we'll trade it, okay? But we're not giving up the 2022 fourth round pick. The Broncos are like, okay, listen here, Chief. If I don't get that 2022 fourth round pick, I don't even want Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
I'll take Geno, all right?
That makes
I don't know
sense.
how this shit happens, but either way, you've seen a lot, and I've seen a lot of Seahawks fans who are crazy sad about this. And I understand because you have a lot of nostalgia for your quarterback. But I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking the Seahawks won this trade.
It's looking like, because I'm saying...
Okay, so Drew Lock...
I'm thinking Russell Wilson's toward the end of his career.
I think he's still good.
Yeah, but
I think he's still good.
He's got 5 years left, maybe, max.
Yeah,
5
I'm
years
with you on
max.
that. 5 years max. And I think he'll do amazing on the Broncos. But if I'm a Seahawks fan, guys, you had everybody this year. You had DK Metcalf, you had Tyler Lockett, you had Jamal Adams, you had Bobby Wagner, you had Russell Wilson, and they were horrible.
Couldn't get it done at all.
They were
Like,
poverty.
close.
So in my mind, I'm thinking even if you keep Russell Wilson, you keep him until what, he retires and now you get nothing out of him?
Right.
I think that this is an amazing trade. The Seahawks have Wilson, and they sold him high. And even if they kept him, they weren't going to the playoffs. Now what they're going to do is they're going to not go to the playoffs again, but they're going to get a better draft pick. They're going to actually tank successfully. That's at least what I see from this. And I understand the nostalgia feel. You watch Russell Wilson win the Super Bowl. You love Russell Wilson, but you sold him high. You weren't going to the playoffs anyway next year. This is a good call.
Yeah.
And I honestly, so Bobby Wagner's not a part of this trade. Obviously, they just cut Bobby Wagner. But I agree with that too. Bobby Wagner's an amazing player. He was going to need stupid money. But if you pay a linebacker stupid money, you're not going to fucking Super Bowl or another playoffs by paying a linebacker stupid money. You pay a linebacker stupid money when you have a team already. Right. When you have a team and you're making that playoff push and you need a centerpiece on your defense, now you pay your linebacker. But I don't understand, or not that I don't understand, I do understand why they would cut Bobby Wagner. They are full on rebuild. I love it.
Full rebuild mode.
They actually are doing what a full rebuild should do. This is what I wish the Lions had done 10 years ago. It's what I wish they'd done 5 years ago, this year, last year, whatever. Every year. A true rebuild where you sell out. You don't pretend you're going to get 6 wins. You don't tell the fans you're going to go to the playoffs. Seattle is saying, we're rebuilding. We're losing 2 of our most nostalgic players to this organization because in the future we want to be successful. I think it's an amazing decision. You got 2 first-round picks back. You got 2 second-round picks. You got a 5th round. You got Shelby Harris, who is awesome. Noah Fant, who is awesome. And Drew Lock can ride the fucking pine and clap. So I think I really like it. Yeah. What do you guys think? Why not just trade Bobby Wagner? I'm not going to pretend like I know the answer to that. I don't. I have to imagine the answer is related to cap space and how cap space works and how signing free agents works. But I don't know. Because I know for a fact a team would have traded for Bobby Wagner if it were available. So I couldn't give you a good answer. Legion of Boom is officially over. Yes, it is not returning. Legion of Boom was Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman, Bobby Wagner. Chancellor out of the league. Bobby Wagner cut. Richard Sherman on the
49ers?
No, Buccaneers, isn't he?
I don't know, dude. There's players are just moving around so much. How do you keep track?
Richard Sherman really moved around.
Wasn't he on the 49ers?
He was. Now he's on the Buccaneers.
He's on the Bucs now?
Buccaneers. Yeah.
Like since the season's been ended.
No. At the end of the season, he was on the
Oh
Buccaneers.
shit! What
Isn't
the
that
fuck?
crazy? Yeah, it's wild.
Earl Thomas. Don't forget
Earl Thomas. I'm so sorry, you guys. I was thinking of Legion of Boom has 3 players for some reason. I'm so used to trios.
Earl Thomas is a fucking
Yeah, he's on the Bucs.
psycho too.
Earl Thomas is sick. Bro, Matt Earl Thomas. I'm sorry. I forgot. It was some
So is Drew Lock gonna start?
Judgment.
Is he starting? Like who else is in there?
It should be Geno, right? Is Geno still? Let me look at the Seahawks QB depth chart. That's a great question, Chet. What do you guys think the Seahawks are going to start? I think their depth chart is Geno Smith, Jacob Eason, Drew Lock. I guess if you, for some reason, as the Seahawks believe that your franchise quarterback is Drew Lock and that you could develop him into a really good quarterback, maybe you start Drew Lock. But I think right now, game ready, better quarterback is Geno Smith. Although that's hard to say.
They're saying they might draft one.
This is just such a bad draft. Guys, this is such a bad quarterback draft.
Yeah.
Where does Seattle pick? In most of the drafts that I'm looking at, like mock drafts, I don't see a quarterback getting taken until like 25th. What's his name? Matt Corral? I don't know how you say his name. I'm sorry, you guys. The only college football I watched was Michigan State. I mean, I know some of the other good players. Like I know Kayvon Thibodeau and Aiden Hutchinson and all that, but when it gets really sweaty in there, I'm not very
There was a
knowledgeable.
quarterback in the Heisman top 5. I forget who he played for.
It was
A white dude.
Liberty's quarterback? I try to remember his name.
They draft at 9 now.
Oh, Kenny Pickett. Yeah, duh.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Fucking Pitt.
Pitt,
We
yep.
played him.
Yep.
Yeah, sad day for Seahawks fans. I understand, but in the long run, I think the franchise is making a great decision.
Yeah.
So I think you have something to look forward to.